Okay guys, I'm just gonna make a short video here for graphing linear inequalities. Notice the question here, line and shade. It's what kind of line do you make, right? Solid or dashed, which is here. These two, right? You guys want to look here for the new stuff. Graphing lines isn't new. The new stuff is the line solid or dash. If the symbol has less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, solid line. If it doesn't have or equal to, it's a dash line. And then where do you shade it? If the line has anything that says less than, you shade below. Anything that says greater than, you shade above. So I might want to highlight these four notes, and then graphing, right? Graphing is pretty simple. I'm gonna, y is less than negative 2x plus 3. I already know what kind of line it is, but start at plus 3, and then the slope is negative 2, so that's down to right 1, and I can keep going down to right 1 if I want. A less than symbol means dashed line because it's not equal to, or basically saying anything on this line is not a solution of the inequality. When you leave it dashed, that's what you're saying. And then, and it is a less than symbol, so that would be shading below the line. Okay. Now this one begin at minus 4, and then the slope is positive 4, which means up 4, right 1. You can keep going up 4, right 1 if you want. This is a greater than or equal to symbol. If it has the or equal to, it's a solid line, and then it's greater than or equal to, which means shade above. So shading above means up here, not below. Again, that's greater than or equal to. The greater than part tells me to shade above. The or equal to part tells me to make a solid line, not dashed. Moving right along here, this one begin at 5, right? Y, remember it's y equals mx plus b for begin and move. And b begin is plus 5. The slope is negative 5, so that's going to be down 5, right 1. I can go down 5, right 1 again, just for good measure. This is less than or equal to class, so less than or equal to, the or equal to part is going to make a solid line. Remember, if it has the equal to, you make the line solid. Solid line basically says the points on this line are solutions of the inequality. And then it's less than, which means shade below. And then this one here, y is greater than 1/3 x minus 1. That's begin at minus 1. The slope is 1/3. That's up 1/3 to the right. Up 1/3 to the right again for good measure. It is a greater than symbol, so dashed because it's not equal to. Okay. Since it's not equal to, you make a dash line. The dash line tells me basically the points on this line are not a solution of the inequality if it's dashed, but it does say greater than, which means shade above, not below. Greater than tells me shade above. Remember the shaded area? I haven't mentioned that in this video, but the shaded area represents all the points that would be solutions of that inequality. We're going to have some special lines here. X is greater than or equal to negative 4. Just go to negative 4 on the x-axis. It'll be a vertical line, but if it says equal to, it'll be solid, right? Greater than or equal to, so it's solid. And since I can't shade above or below, if you guys do have a vertical line, if it says greater than, you shade on the right, because the numbers on the right are greater than the numbers on the line. It says less than, you shade left. This one does say greater than, so that would be shading to the right on this one. Next one, y is less than 3. If you go to 3 on the y-axis, less than 3 would be shade below, but it would also be dashed because it doesn't say or equal to. So less than is shading below, and then dash line because it doesn't say equal to. These two, you'd have to get y by itself, so all I have to do on this one is add 2x to both sides. So if I add 2x, I'll get 2x minus 3, and so begin at minus 3. The slope is 2, so that's up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1. You can keep going if you like. It is a less than or equal to symbol. Remember, the or equal to means solid line. It is less than though, so less than is shade below. And then this last one, getting y by itself, first I would subtract 7x. And if I subtract 7x, I'll get that, and then I still need to divide by -2. And dividing by -2, not only do I have to carry that out, but I have to flip this symbol. If I divide both sides of an inequality by a negative, I have to flip the symbol. -7 over -2 is +7 over 2. 4 divided by -2 is -2. So now I can graph this line, begin at -2, and then up 7, 2 to the right. So up 7, 2 to the right. And then that is a less than symbol. It doesn't have or equal to, so it is going to be a dashed line. And it does say less than, which means shading below.